Greetings, family. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is Sister Holter here trying to adjust this camera here because we getting ready to have some fun. Yeah, we getting ready to have some fun. We getting ready to start our cooking, amen. We getting ready to do some good cooking here today. We're going to prepare for you today, amen. We're going to prepare a big pot of cabbage soup today. We're going to be preparing tofu today as along with a little quinoa. The quinoa is supposed to go with the tofu. So I'm excited. I was just here before I came on. I'm so very excited. I'm just excited because I feel like my 80 pounds is coming down. They're coming down, they're not going up. So we thank the Lord. So we come by way of Facebook and YouTube to encourage you that are out there that have your own special journey that you are on. I come to encourage you to keep up the good work. And I come to encourage you to let you know that you can do all things through Christ Jesus, which strengthen you. Yes, he will give you the strength on the journey, because sometime on this here journey, this journey get pretty rough. This can get pretty rough, when you're doing your very best to eat right, to try to get healthy, for health reasons, as well as whatever reason you want or motive you want or have behind you want to get healthy. It's all right. It's all right. But it's a journey. It's a journey, and that it can be hard. But I'm happy today. I'm just so happy today because I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. I have my focus. I'm focusing. I'm going to keep on focusing until I look around and I'm 80 pounds lighter. I'm 80 pounds lighter. I just thank the Lord, that there are those that are reaching out through YouTube, and I just want to thank you for your comments. I want to thank you out there in New Jersey. I seen your comment, and yes, I would love to corroborate with you. I would love to stand with you because we have the same goal in mind, and that's to get healthy. That's to lose weight. And one said that they wanted to lose 80 pounds just like me. So yes, I stand in agreement with you all that out there on Facebook that are watching the video. Yes, I stand in agreement with you, and I believe that we're going to do it today. So what I did was that I already made the necessary preparations. I made the preparations, and we're going to get ready to put them in a pot. This is my pot. I want to try to, I'm going to put the camera over so you can see what's going on in the pot. My daughter gave me something nice. She gave me something nice that will help me to view the parts, and the only thing I have to do is turn it down. We're going to try to adjust the camera. Bishop, we greet you. We see you there. Yeah, we greet you. In the lovely name of Jesus the Christ, we greet you. And yes, we're going to, okay, I'll pull it off. Yeah, we're going to try to pull the camera and hope that we don't mess up. And we're going to turn the camera down where we can see ourselves cooking. So let's see how we do. Oh, there we go. There we go. We don't want to turn that way. We want to, yes, we want to come down. I'm going to turn it down so you all can see me working on the stove. And then I'm going to come back with my commercial. I always got a commercial for y'all now. Okay, so, I'm even going to see. Okay, yeah, so you can see that part. And let's move this. Now, these are the cabbage. Already made the necessary preparations. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring down lower. We're going to, not that way. Okay, this way. Okay, there we go. All right. So now, we want to bring it over some and bring it down some so you can see the cabbage. And turn it over that way. Okay, there we go. So I might need some more light in here. what we're gonna do is that we're going to take the cabbage, and we already have the pot already on the stove. And what I did was that when you're making your cabbage soup, you can get the vegetable broth. I use the vegetable broth, and I use about 2 of these. You can find these at any food store. It's organic vegetable broth, and that make your soup taste delicious. Okay, so we started with chunks like this, and I just cut them down. I sliced them all down so that when I put them in a pot, they'll be like loose pieces. So the soup won't take for about 30 minutes, y'all. Okay. All right. What we're doing, we're putting the cabbages in the pot. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna start working on the tofu. Okay. So we're doing good there. We got the cabbage. Okay. So while we're doing the tofu, the cabbage is gonna be cooking down. Have y'all out there ever eaten tofu? You know, tofu is real good. Tofu is good for you. And tofu, you can fix tofu just about any way you want to. You can fix it, and I'm going to show you the box that you can find in the store. Okay. Tofu comes in a little pack just like this. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I think I can turn that thing around. Yeah. I'm going to switch it around. So the tofu comes in a pack like this, and it says organic tofu. Organic tofu. So we're going to put that in the description box. We'll put that in the description box down low so you can look at the everything that I put in the cabbage soup, and you can see the tofu. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm attempt to turn it around, so y'all stay with me now. Don't leave. Stay with me. Okay, so it's turned that way. So we don't want it to go that way. Okay. All right. So I was just doing some experimenting there, y'all. Just doing some experiment. You know, when you're working and you don't halfway know how to work with this when you're working and you don't halfway know how to work with these cameras, this little stand, Brianna gave me a little stand. She said you will be able to show your food much better while you're cooking it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get it down a little lower. I want it lower. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is stove right here, and this is the tofu. And what you do when you're making a tofu dish, you just take it and you put your tofu. You put your tofu in the pan like that. You know, you see your tofu? You can either use your hand to break it up like this. You see? It sort of crumbles. Now, this is tofu, y'all. This is tofu. So I choose to just crumble it up with my hands. Normally, I could use a fork. You know, a fork. Which eventually I'm going to get a spoon to just chop it up better. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do now? We got the tofu here, and we're just taking just break it up because it comes like in one big loaf like. But you know, you can crumble it down with your hand, and then sometimes you have to just break it down a little bit. So we're gonna add our black pepper. Okay, we got our seasoning that I'll be adding in the tofu. Okay. I love turmeric. We're gonna add turmeric. Okay. So we add turmeric. So let me get my spoon. This is more like a tablespoon. This is a tablespoon here. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon. And you know what? Whatever you like, whatever type of herbs and spices you like, you can add to this tofu. You can add it to the tofu. Tofu like takes on its own flavor. Whatever you're putting in your tofu, it'll take on its own flavor. So I'm gonna add, you see I'm sprinkling that in there? You gotta sprinkle that in there. Okay, so that was I like roast garlic. So now we have turmeric. Turmeric is real good as well. So I'm gonna put some turmeric in there. So I put 1 spoon of turmeric. You know they say turmeric is good for inflammation. You know, a lot of Chinese people cook with turmeric. This is organic turmeric, and a lot of Indian people use this spice, turmeric. Turmeric drives out the inflammation out of our body and joints. It's good for us. Okay, so deer weed is something I like, and this is the organic deer weed. We just sprinkle a little of that. All of it is like a teaspoon. It's like a teaspoon. I put a teaspoon of each in it. Greet you, Arlene. I greet you, Sweet Tea. I greet Lena. I greet you. All right, y'all watch me making. I'm making a pot of cabbage soup. Now all of this is vegan food. Now this is how I lost that 100 pounds. This is how I lost that 100 pounds on this vegan lifestyle. I don't call it a diet. I call it a lifestyle. This is what I eat. This is how I maintain my weight. And this is how I'm going to lose this 80 pounds. I started out 84 pounds, but now I'm down to 80, y'all. I dropped 4 pounds, so now I need to drop 80. Okay, so let's give it a stir. Give it a good stir. Yeah. And I'm going to show you how this is seem almost like a nice turkey. Once you get it like you want it, and you put it over your quinoa, you taste like anything you wanted to taste like. Anything you wanted to imagine it to taste like. Turkey, ham, steak, all that. But no, I'm just kidding with that animal products. But you know, it has its own flavor. Yeah, it has its own flavor. And wine, this right here is cooking. Okay, cabbage is cooking good, y'all. Cabbage is cooking good. And after a while, we're gonna be able to get that together. That cabbage soup gonna be good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn the camera around. On the table here. Here we have all the vegetables. I got green peppers, red pepper, and I got the orange peppers. And then I tell you what I put in the cabbage soup in a minute. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get these onions ready to go in the tofu. So you can put as many. You can do like you want to do with this, y'all. This right here is delicious. So we got that. So I have onions as well. You see, I already diced all this stuff up because I said I won't be in the kitchen long. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. You know I love onions, so I just pile it up with onions, y'all. You know, that's all I be tasting is the flavor of them onions. Okay. And because the doctor talks against taking in too much oils like olive oil and sesame oil, all different types of oils. A lot of doctors say that's not good for our body. You know, we need to learn how to cook without using oils, because oils mess up the arteries in our heart, and they cause our arteries to clog up. A lot of oils when we eat the wrong oil. So a lot of time I learn how to cook. I learn how to cook without the oil. So I cook my onions. I throw a little bit of water, put a little water in the onions, and after a while the onions will begin to saute. They begin to soften down, and they'll cook real good, y'all. Okay, so the tofu is looking good. Yeah, y'all. That tofu is looking good. And you know something? For all of y'all that's trying to lose weight, let me tell you, the way you get ahead of that, the way you can lose all the weight you want to lose, have your food ready. You know, don't go hungry now, because if that's just like if you're hungry and you're going in the store, you everything you see you want because you're hungry. Your belly calling for any and everything because you just hungry. So that's how we defeat that when we're trying to reduce and get down in our weight. You just fix you some healthy stuff. I just fix all this food right here. Lasts for about a week. So when I'm hungry, I just go in the box and get it and warm it, and that's it. So see, if Mike and I run out of food, and we run out of food, I want to go over there and send for the Impossible Whopper, and that's supposed to be plant-based food. That to me is I know it's not good because the sodium for one sandwich is 600 grams of sodium in it. So that's not good right there. So we have to be prepared. You have to be prepared if you want to beat this thing. You want to beat I would say the devil, because he the one that tries to get us to eat the wrong stuff. They get our body all out of proportion, get unhealthy, wind up with diabetes, high blood pressure, and then in a lot of cases cancer. All kinds of stuff comes on our body for being obese, and then definitely mobile obese. Yeah, that ain't good. Okay, let me stir my my onions up. While I'm talking, I want to make sure everything going good over here. Okay, so that's good. All right. So what I'm gonna do here? Okay, what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna reduce the eye there, and I'm gonna grab some sauce. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna put in it. Now, see this right here? Let me turn it down. I'm going to turn the camera back down. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we see this. We got the ragu sauce. See? This would give you a good flavor, you know, for your tofu. So once you put this, add this into your tofu, and you adjust your eye, and you let your tofu just simmer. You see how the tofu look now? Let's see. Let's peep at it. You see how the tofu looking? It looks just like scrambled eggs. And let's just break it down so you know it'll spread further. You know, won't be a lot of chunks in it. You know, I like it almost like ground turkey. And yeah, it does. It look almost like ground turkey, y'all. So here we go. So what we do now, we'll take this and just pour it in there. Oh yeah. Oh, I can taste it already, y'all. And these dishes don't take long. These dishes don't take long. Okay, so we'll stir that around. I hope, can y'all, Arlene, can you see it real good? I want to make sure you can see the pan good as I stir it. Let me get the cabbage. Okay. All right, the cabbage. Can y'all see the cabbage? You see the pot? Look at the cabbage, see? Now, believe me, this is almost about ready. I'm going to let y'all... Okay, let's turn that one on. Okay. So we got the eye down on that one. I'm going to let y'all look down in the pot once I begin to pour the other ingredients in there. So we're going to stir this up. And what we'll do, we'll let that that's cooked right in. And there's one more ingredient I'm going to add to it. Let me look for it to see where it's at. Okay, I don't see my pepper. Let me see where I put it. I might have put it down here, y'all. Hold for 1 minute. Honey. Honey. Can you open some cans for me? Oh, okay. So what we can do too, I'm going to take and I'm gonna put like about maybe 1/4, maybe 1/4 of a cup of hot sauce, and 1/4 of a hot sauce and this much tofu is not gonna hurt you. It'll just give it a good seasoning. So this tofu, everything I'm cooking now is vegan. There's no animal products in it. There's no dairy in it, and vegan food is real good for your body because it's plant based. Everything is plant based. You know, it's coming from the ground. And I got this little article. I'm gonna read it because I want y'all to understand about the plant based. Oh yeah, honey, open all those cans for me. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna put some hot sauce in there. One of these days, I gotta have y'all by here for y'all can taste some of this good food. Yeah, this I'm gonna lose this 80 pounds, Kenny. Love you, Kenny. This our old girl gonna lose that. Finally, I said, shame on me, shame on me. I was trying to adjust the camera and I messed around and I hit stop. So y'all, please come back on with me so you can see the outcome of this wonderful, scrumptious dinner that I'm preparing. I am so shocked. You know, when you're doing something nice and you trying to help somebody, you trying to encourage somebody, you know, always something gonna go wrong. So we thank God that we can prepare for that, you know, and we can come right back live again. So I hope that I can pick you all up again in preparing for this vegan dinner and how I lost the 100 pounds. By eating what I'm preparing before you right now. This is how I lost 100 pounds. And I was trying to show my audience when I slipped and I hit the finish button, and I didn't want to finish the video. I want to continue with the video, but that was an accident. So I want you all to come back on and show me that you're there. Y'all show me y'all back now. And I'm gonna continue with the ingredients. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue with the ingredients, but we're working with tofu today. We're working with tofu. Tofu is real good. You can use tofu with basically anything. You know, it's sort of like you can scramble it just like eggs. You know, but it's non-dairy. It's no egg product. You know, but a lot of people use this to replace eggs. So we want you to just tune right back in so we can continue with the finished products. So I'm going to add some Texas Pete to this tofu. Yeah, I'm adding that to the tofu. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the tofu go simmer. Yeah, we're going to let that tofu simmer down for a little bit. And I'm going to turn it down. Maybe I can loose it. Yeah. I'm going to have to get Bronny to come to show me how I can do this thing without you know, hitting it and cutting it off. Because, see, I don't want to mess up, you know. And I reckon everybody wondering, what happened to me? What happened to me? So y'all come on back up here. Y'all come on back up here. Let us finish making these scrumptious dishes. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to push this part back. The pot with the cabbage in it. We'll push that back and we'll reduce the eye. We're gonna reduce that eye, and then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna work with the with these onions. So while this is working, we'll put that right there. So we got that working. So we got the cabbage. The cabbage is continuing to cook. So now we can turn the eye up on our onions. Onions look good. Y'all there? Yeah, y'all come on back up there so y'all can see me cooking this scrumptious food. And I got a picture I'm gonna show y'all as well as you know, before I lost the 100 pounds, the picture of me very heavy. I was at my heaviest weight, but through eating on that whole food plant-based lifestyle change, that helped me to drop that 100 pounds. So let me grab the picture. See, This the picture. This the picture of me. And see, I was at my heaviest right there. That was at my heaviest weight right there. That was a couple of years ago. So God blessed me through this plant-based diet lifestyle. Not see the enemy want me to say a diet. You know, it's not a diet. A diet people changes every day. You know, but when you make a lifestyle is forever. So I dropped that 100 pounds now, and this is my weight now, but I've lost a little more weight now since these pictures. This is when I used to go to the gym. You know, I used to exercise in that pool, and I dropped that 100 pounds. That weight dropped down, and you know that I want you to look at this. Look at this. Look at how large my shoulders was. See all that weight up there in my head and my shoulder. Yeah, that was pretty heavy there. And Lord bless me to come all the way down to lose that 100 pounds. So I got 80 more pounds to go. And I believe without no shadow of a doubt, I'm going to lose that. That's coming down. So that's where God brought me from. Okay. Now, dealing with the whole food plant-based. Now, the whole food plant-based is something that, you know, you want to look into if you want to get healthy. You know, if you want to get healthy and you want to stay healthy, you know, the whole food plant-based will help you. And shout out to those, my friend there in New Jersey, that shout out to me here in Hampton. And I just want to agree with you, yes, that we can lose this weight, and we will lose it. You know, all we have to do is just stay focused, stay concentrated on what we want to do. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the whole food plant-based. Whole food plant-based lifestyle is a proven lifestyle that will not only stop progression of 15 leading causes of death in the United States, but it will reverse the damage done by many years of eating unhealthy, actually poisonous food. The whole plant-based lifestyle means that you avoid all products: milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, eggs, meat, pork, beef, chicken. I know that sounds good to some of y'all. Y'all don't want to stop eating that chicken. I ain't want to stop eating that chicken and that beef. And they say, what you say? Chicken? I got to stop eating chicken and pig feet and all that. Yes, we got to stop eating all of that. And it say fish and seafood, lamb, and so forth and so on. Okay. Now, in oils. Also oils, because oils, I've read in so many reports that oils are not good for our body. Olive oil and different types of oils we eat is not good for our body because it adds inflammation in our body, plus it clogs our artery. Okay, now this change have proven to reduce, when you change from a regular diet that you normally used to the whole food plant-based, when you change over to this, it has been proven to reduce cholesterol levels. I can attest to that. My cholesterol, bad cholesterol, LDL, came all the way down, almost just 6 more points for being perfect in the right range. That's one of the benefits I received. Okay, it relieves the cholesterol. It reduces the blood pressure. When I lost 50 pounds, my blood pressure come all the way down. It eliminates body inflammation, which comes from consuming any animal products like milk, meat, eggs. Within days, you will feel better. People have estimated that under doctor's guidance, People have eliminated under the doctor's guidance as many as 20 or more meds after switching to whole food plant-based. Okay, try it for yourself for about 4 to 8 weeks. Just try it for about 4 to 8 weeks. And see how that go. You know, see how so much better you will feel when you just try it for 4 to 8 weeks. Okay, or some other interval. Okay, there are many, many very tasty recipes that you can enjoy, just like what I'm fixing now. You know, I'm sauteing the onions. Let me saute these onions. Oh, yes. It's gonna be something good here. And I'm gonna show y'all once I begin to mix the get the cabbage soup out ready, because the cabbage soup is almost ready. We're gonna put that there and let that saute a little bit more. I'm letting the onion saute. Cheryl, I greet you. Sherry, I greet you all in Jesus' love. I had quite a few people up here, but I messed around and hit the wrong button, and I finished it. I finished the video. I didn't want to finish the video, but I hit the wrong thing, finish. And I'm like, oh no, I had quite a few of them up there that was helping me with the video. Yeah, everything is looking good. Except the tofu. Oh, have you ever eaten the tofu? The tofu is delicious. I'm doing the keto diet. Okay. Hardest thing about that is no sugar. Oh yeah, see. And another thing, we need to do research, because, when you do research, your mind comes open and you're more fresh to changes. When we see the damage of sugar and we see the damage of other things that it does to our body. Sugar and bread and all these other of things that causes and put inflammation in your body. And that's what we're trying to get away from, the information, that causes sickness. The information, that's what causes the sickness in our body. So that's what we want to get rid of. Okay. So now I'm going to push this aside, because this right here is about ready. So I'm going to take this off the eye. Let's put this, where we going to put this? Oh, yep. Put this part right over here. Okay, because I want to show y'all, I want to show you what the cabbage soup going to be looking like. Okay. So now I'm attempt to turn the camera down without touching anything. So we're bringing the camera down. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we'll bring it down. All right. So now, okay, good. So now I'm gonna bring the cabbage part. This is the cabbage soup. You see that soup? Woo! Let me turn this down. Okay. So let's stir the cabbage up. So what we're gonna add to the cabbage? We're gonna add our tomatoes. This is our creamy tomatoes. Add the tomatoes. We're gonna add our butter beans. We're gonna add our corn. Now, keep in mind, everything in this part is whole food. No dairy products, no meat products, no oil. I cook without any oil. There's no oil in this pot. So we're gonna stir it up. So you see, we're stirring it up and it's looking good now. Did I get some of my people back? Oh, Brother Holter. Okay, we're gonna put more corn in and more peas. Butter beans. So whatever you like, whatever vegetables you like, then that's what you add to it. You can add everything you like, you add it to your cabbage soup. And eating cabbage soup for a week, you're going to lose about 2 pounds at least. Some people might even lose 3 pounds. If you eat a bowl of cabbage soup 2-3 times a day, with just a little something on the side, you're going to lose weight. Oh, yeah, because the pot was so hot. Yeah, so I'm sorry for that fan, because the heat was coming out too much out of the pot. But if you eat this cabbage soup like this, like I said, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose inches. Them clothes going to start falling off of you, and you're going to have to start buying a new wardrobe, family. Okay, so we got this about right. What I'm going to add to it, I'm going to add a few more of my little spices. I love turmeric, because turmeric helps to reduce cholesterol. And you can get these turmeric in these little bottles like this. You can go to any store and you can get bottled turmeric just like this, and it's in a little bottle. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon. So that's a tablespoon. I just sprinkle it around. I might use a tablespoon and a half, cause this is so good. That'll keep the inflammation out your body. Inflammation and mucus. Are y'all familiar with Dr. Shabby? You know Dr. Shabby, Sebi. I think he passed away a few years ago, but he talked about mucus, how mucus and inflammation causes different types of diseases in our body, and we need to eat stuff that will keep our body clean and keep our body fleshed out. So thank God for Dr. Shabby and all that wonderful information he gave us to help us to stay strong. Okay, this is deer weed. This is another product that's good. That's organic deer weed. I hope you can read it good. Turn it upside down. Okay, I hope you seen that good. Okay, so now we're gonna add just a little bit of oregano. Oh yeah, we'll do a little oregano, and we'll do that 1 tablespoon. Okay, that's it. That's all the spices that I like. So basically you're adding whatever you like. Yeah, whatever you like to add to your soup. You see how that's beginning to look? Oh yeah, all the vegetables up in there, y'all. Woo, look at that. That looks good. And you smell them fresh herbs, those nice herbs that I just put in there. So this healthy stuff, y'all. This ain't no ham hocks in there. There's no ham hock. There's no bacon, meat, no grease. There's nothing like that in there. This is strictly healthy. It's strictly healthy. And I know that the good Lord wants us to be healthy. He wants us to be healthy and yeah, okay, I gotta put that on. Yeah, he wants us to be healthy, to be healthy people. So I can put this back over here. So this is the onions. I'm gonna continue to cook this for the we're gonna put these onions into the tofu. And see, I'm telling you, that tofu, if you cook that tofu right, you cook that tofu up right, you're gonna have something real good. You're gonna have something real good that tastes real good. So we'll just doctor this up just a little bit. We'll put just a taste, and because Michael, I have to cook for Michael too, my honey. I don't care about salt at all. I don't. But to keep the food from being so fresh, I might put like a teaspoon of salt in it. And we got a big quantity here, so it's not gonna hurt you much. I don't think it's gonna hurt you at all. The less you use. Okay. So we do this. Put it there. My daughter celebrating her birthday. Her birthday was Wednesday, but she's celebrating it again today. So she want me to make her some food. She forcing me to cook some animal products. Yeah, she forcing me to cook her some lasagna and barbecue ribs. And there were a time, y'all, that I would tear them barbecue ribs up. And that lasagna, that stuff don't faze me. It don't bother me at all. I can cook, and I don't have to eat that stuff. And I'm glad that I don't have to eat it. It didn't do my body good. When I was eating it, it got me out of proportion, all this excess weight. But I thank God, because I could get rid of that weight. A lot of people got things they're going through they can't get rid of. But the weight part is mind over matter. When you put it in your mind, I reach out to all those precious people out there just like me that are trying to lose weight, have been trying for a long time. You struggle with it all your life, you know, but you never actually sit down and thought about it. The damage of what being obese would do to you. The damage of how it would mess with your body, your liver, your kidneys, your health, you know. But when we get to, when we get to that state and that road, that crossroad in life, you know, we start seeing our health deteriorating, and we start seeing things happening in our life that we don't want to happen. We just make up in our mind, this must be done. If I want to continue mobile and healthy, getting around some, I'm going to have to change my ways. I'm going to have to change my way of thinking, the way of doing, and go ahead and do what I have to do. And that's to get healthy. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself and also for the people that you love. That means we're going to be around here a long time. We're not going to die of a premature death because of what we put in our mouth, you know. And I have so much compassion and so much love for those people that are out there that are struggling right now, you know, with this weight issue. I have so much compassion for them, you know, and that's why, you know, God put me here, you know, to encourage people that if I could lose 100 pounds, you know, and still losing weight, you can do it too. You know, I remember I used to be addicted. I used to be addicted to sugar. I was so addicted to sugar, I would rather eat cookies and candy and cake than actual food. You know, I didn't care that much about food, but it was the junk that sugar added. And we all have some type of addiction of one or another, you know. But thanks be to the Lord that I was able one day to wake up. Yeah, the onions are sauteing well, y'all. Yeah, you know, I was able to wake up. You know, when I look, this right here hurt me to my heart. It hurt me to my heart. Sharon, I greet you in Jesus' love. Sharon, I greet you. And you know, this picture right here bring back memories. Memories, you know, not so good memories. You know, struggling. Nobody know your story. Nobody know what you going through when you got 300 extra pounds on your body that don't need to be on your body. Or when you mobile obese. Nobody know really what you're going through and the struggle it is to try to get out of that mold. Ain't nothing but a mold. It's almost like a death trap because the weight is killing you and the weight is taking you down and you know you're going to die. If you don't get help, it can become a death trap. But I thank God that when I got here a couple of years ago, I said enough is enough. When I winded up in the emergency room, I was in the emergency room about 3 times in that 1 month. And because of my blood pressure, shooting up, blood pressure up. You know, and on that third trip, I just made up in my mind, you know, I got to go all the way. I got to go all the way. And that's when I really changed to that whole food, plant-based. I changed to that, you know, and I made up in my mind that I just didn't want to eat the dairy products anymore, eat the animal products. I just don't want that. And after a while, when I lost that first 50 pounds, the blood pressure come right down. The blood pressure come right down. So it is a proven fact that whole food plant-based will help you to reduce those ailments that come on us because of obesity. But yeah, this is me at 398 pounds. I was pushing 400 pounds hard, pushing, and this when I lost that first 100 pounds. That first 100 pounds, working out in the pool. And I used to go to the pool regular, y'all. Ooh, I jumped around in that pool and I jumped and jumped and jumped. And God blessed me to come from a size 34 all the way down to a size 20. And I can wear some 18s now. So, and the best thing about that too, when you make a lifestyle change, do it the natural way. We gain all this weight naturally. Do it the natural way. I say to myself when I won't lie, nobody put no knife on me and cut on me. I'm gonna close my mouth up and I'm gonna open it up when I eat the right things. And then the flesh won't be so flabby. My arms, they flabby, but not like skin flabby. Some people. Let me stir this up. Okay, I think the onions are ready. You see the onions? Yeah, they ready. Look at the smoke coming from the onions. They good. Okay, they good. So I want to do it the natural way, so I won't have to have no skin drought. I watch all these documentaries where women have lost the weight through surgery. And then I have to go from surgery to surgery to surgery, y'all. They put all that loose skin away, cut it away. They cut it away. So I said, no, me and the Lord gonna do this. Me and the Lord gonna do this. I'm gonna stick with him. And he gonna stick with me. Yes, and that's the way it is. Okay, so we'll pull this off the eye. I'm trying to talk and cook and talk at the same time. So we're gonna be able to taste some of this in about 3-4 minutes. So y'all hold tight. Well, hey, we got a commercial break coming in, y'all. Listen, a commercial break. Are you ready to vote? Woo, woo, woo. Are you ready to vote? Woo, woo. Are you ready to vote? Woo, woo. Have you thought about voting? Woo, woo, woo. Guess what? Coming up November the 3rd is election day. That's the day to get out there and vote. Woo, woo. That's the day to practice your God-given rights. Woo, woo, woo. To go out and vote. Are you ready to vote? Woo, woo. Are you ready to vote? That's what dancing about. Are you ready to vote? I like this dance. Y'all see that dance? Are you ready to vote? Yes, I'm ready to vote. And matter of fact, if you want to, you can vote early. Put in your vote. Cast your ballot early. Woo! Are you ready to vote? Are you ready to vote? Yes, I'm ready to vote. Look at here. Look at here. Look at my shirt. I love what I love what I have on my shirt. Can you see my shirt, y'all? Can you see my shirt? Woohoo! Can you see my shirt? Can you see my shirt? This wonderful candidates that's running for President Joe Biden. Woo-hoo-hoo! Vice President Kamala Harris. Woo-hoo-hoo! Don't forget November the 3rd, Election Day, coming up. Prepare yourself now. Woo-hoo! Coming live from 13 News. Coming from Carolyn's News. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's the end of the commercial. Woo, y'all. I had to put that one in there, y'all. Then what y'all think about my commercial? Barbara, greet you. Greet you. I lost you, Barbara. We lost you. We hit the wrong button. I was looking for, try to adjust the camera, and I lost all of y'all. It was quite a few of y'all up there. And I lost y'all. See, that's another reason why I need to lose weight, y'all. You see me doing that little jumping around? You see how... That's why I need to lose weight. And that's why I'm going to continue on this journey, y'all. But I love y'all, but we get ready to sample some food in a minute. Okay. Okay, so we'll put that back. And what we're going to do with the tofu... Okay. All right. Now, with the tofu, I'm going to turn it back around so you can see the pan. Okay, I'm going to have to turn it down. Come down. Okay, a little bit more. I don't want to mess this whole thing up. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so once you prepare your tofu, and once you have your tofu ready, you take your onions. You see your onions and your peppers. Woo! And you just mix all those delicious onions and peppers up, and just take and pour it ready on top of the tofu. Yeah, you pour it right on top of your tofu, and you just mix it in. See, just mix it right in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what make it taste real good, you know. The tofu, y'all. It gives it this wonderful flavor. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I'm going to sample it. I'm going to sample it, and I'm going to see if the flavor is, if it got enough seasoning. So we're gonna sample it for a minute. Okay, almost. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Ooh, they got a good flavor to it. Don't have to add nothing else to it. Just let it simmer, y'all. And then back here, I cooked some quinoa. Mm-hmm. It's almost ready. Yeah, we'll put that out a little bit. So, at this part right here, this is the quinoa. And the quinoa is sort of like from the grits family, but it's like a small grain, like a small grain, if you can see that. That's quinoa. And what Mike and I do, I'll get a bowl, I'll put some quinoa in there, and then I'll put a scoop of the tofu and the vegetables on top of that. And boy, that is so good. And we'll eat off of this right here all next week. That's how I'm going to lose. I'm hoping and I'm praying that I lose 5 pounds this week. I got to catch up. I want to lose 5 pounds. I like my body. I don't know. It just lose weight a little slow. But sometimes when I don't focus so much on it, you know, the weight just drop off. Like in my leg part, you know, I can see there's a big difference. Yeah, y'all. That's a big difference in the legs. But yeah, but that right there is coming along good. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. Yeah. But the cabbage soup looks real good. Yeah, the cabbage soup looks real good. So we'll stir that around. Woo. That looks good. Yep. So see what happened on next week. Next week when it's time to eat. So all I have to do is go to the box. I go to the box and I get this food right here and I just want it. Yeah. So while we talking, see, I'm gonna put some in a bowl and we're gonna do a taste test. Not no taste test. I'm gonna show you once. I'm gonna take this to Michael. Yeah. And being that the soup is not ready yet. The soup is not ready yet, but it's almost ready. So y'all hold 1 minute. I'm on my way back. Don't go. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a taste test. Okay, so take a little quinoa. You put your quinoa on the plate. Put your tofu there. Okay, so we're gonna set that there. I'm gonna set the cut that off. Make sure everything cut off. Okay, and now I'm going to take this and I'm going to add a little something else to that on the side, y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do a taste test. Now, I want the people to know I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur at this now. I ain't got professional. Ain't got professional yet, but I'm gonna get professional, y'all. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna turn it down so you can see the plate. Okay. Okay. So we turn this part down. Can y'all see the plate there? Okay. Well, we gotta make sure we turn it the right way. That's a nice little piece of material Veronica gave me, but she have to show me how, to keep the thing adjusted. Okay. And you know what? It might have. I think it'd be better if I bring it down. Okay, y'all hold 1 minute because I want y'all to see the plate real good. I just want you to see that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the plate. Wait a minute, you know something? Let's see. All right. Now, okay, you see the plate? This is the quinoa. The quinoa and tofu. Yeah, it's quinoa. You got your quinoa here, and you got your tofu with your mixed vegetables. Any type of vegetables y'all want to put there. What's cooking? Yeah, Barbara. I just made me some quinoa, and some tofu. I don't know if you're familiar with tofu, Barbara, but that's good. And I put onions and bell peppers, and I even had some scallops. I'm gonna put in later. But and then I had sauteed some spinach. Saute some spinach. And see, this type of stuff right here, y'all can eat as much as this all day, and you ain't gonna gain no weight. You're not gonna gain any weight because this is a whole food, whole food, plant based. So it's not a lot of fat in this food, but it's a lot of nutrients. A lot of nutrients, especially in the spinach. Spinach is good for us, good for the body. It cleans the body. It's good for the body. And this tofu, this is something that you can fix up. You can doctor it up any kind of way you want. Any kind of way you want to doctor it up. Yes. So the cabbage soup. Oh yeah, I got the carrots. With the soup. Let me show you the soup. The soup is coming along, is progressing. See, you see that soup right there is progressing. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna dump some carrots in it. See, you can, like I said, you can put whatever you want to put in it. And we'll stir that around. Ooh, look how good that look. Y'all see how good that look? See, you got the corn and you got the cabbage. You got the carrots in there. And then you got a pot for the soup. You got tomatoes. And even if whatever else you want to put in there, you want to put onions in there, you want to put that in there, this, it is just too good. It's just too good. So we're going to let that just continue to simmer. And we might not get a chance to taste that one, but I just want y'all to see how you can make it. I want you to see how you can make it. So what we're going to do, we're going to attempt to taste it now, y'all. I'm going to turn the camera back. Okay. Now we're going to set it there. And I'm going to see what reaction I'm going to get from tasting it, y'all. Okay. Y'all, bear with me now. Okay. AJ and some of them top chefs out there, them big chefs out there, they sit there and taste their own food, and they put all kinds of wonderful, extravagant looks on their face so you can think, oh, this stuff is good. And no doubt about it, probably is good. But they always give a reaction. So let's see. Woo! Woo! That was good. It's about to blow your head off, y'all. Woo! Y'all got to come running over here and get some of this food, y'all. No, I'm just playing. But this is delicious eating. And just right here, if you want to, even just starting out on the vegan, the low plant, the whole food. Where my paper at? Just started. Oh, that's over there, but that's okay. On the whole food, plant-based lifestyle. Just starting out on this, just eating something like this, something that you like. Some people love vegetables. They love vegetables, and they don't eat much meat. So that would be easy for you to transition over to the whole food plant-based. It'd be easy for you to do that because you're not like some people that eat meat every day, all day. And meat is, if they're not eating meat, they feel like they're not eating. But for you, all of that don't have a problem with that, this is gonna be easy for you, especially if you have some weight you want to lose. So this is good. So you all just looking to start your journey, or you might be already on your journey. Let's do it together. Do all I can do to encourage you all to be strong in what you're doing, to stay focused in what you're doing, and you can achieve what you want to achieve. My God, you can achieve that goal. And if you get weak and you fall, that's all right. Shake yourself off and start all over again. You just don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. And after a while, you'll find yourself getting stronger. And you know, in those foods, after you stay, and if you could stay on this right here for 2 weeks, you know, is a big chance you won't go back. Just give yourself 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, even before the start, just give yourself a week. So I'm gonna do away with the dairy products and animal products, and I'm gonna see how I feel. I guarantee you're gonna feel so much better in that first week, because all the toxins and all this information, all that stuff that's going out, it will be leaving your body. I know what I'm talking about. So I love you all. I love you all, and Lord's willing, we're going to come back. We're going to come back next time. I don't know when, maybe next Saturday. And we're going to look to prepare something else. But this is the dish. This how I did it, especially that spinach, y'all. Oh, I used to eat spinach all day, every day. I eat that spinach, and that weight started pouring off of me, you know. And I didn't put no butter, no lot of butter in it. See, a lot of people like to put butter in everything, oils and everything. I learned how to eat without the butters and the oil. And it took a while now. It took about a year for me to get used to not eating with oil. Definitely don't mess with olive oil, no other type of oil. What I did use were I can't believe it's not butter. It's plant. This oil is plant-based. But see, I want to leave that alone, you know, because I want to get used to cooking without any oil. And we can do it, y'all. We can do it, Barbara Ann. It's time to do it now. All right, Barbara Ann said, yes, I'm ready to vote. All right, girl. You know, and we're going to try to get our ballot called in, you know, with it there, send it to us, but we'll talk about that. You know, I give you a call and we'll talk about that. But you all, Sharon, you all be blessed. Kenny, be blessed. We are yet holding you up before the Lord. We love you all. Thank you all for coming to watch me in the kitchen. And one of these days, I'm gonna be a top chef in the kitchen. not right now though, but one of these days I'm gonna be a top cook, Kitty. Yes. I can bring you some dishes. Yes. But God bless y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed today. Have a marvelous day and go and achieve your dreams, what you want to do. Go at it. Don't stop until you achieve what you want in this life. Okay, y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.